Gospel Diaries. Information for your inspiration. By now, you should know that when you see me smiling, you know what time it is. It's time for us to get into exposing our distinguished guest. What's up, everybody? My name is Fifi Folson, the Christocentric guy, and it's an honor down me to welcome you to another chapter of the Fifi Folson Gospel Diaries. Who is my guest today? Well, he's a man of God. Yes, a reverend minister for that matter. I think I've seen him prophesying all of that. He's like a whole package altogether. Lovely for the kingdom's work. And today we get to know him and hear his testimony. Are you ready? Let me officially welcome him. So, Rev, bless your heart and thank you for the honor of being here.
God bless you.
So, Reverend Frank Edmond AMOAKO. Hey, we didn't know our power. Do you have a local name?
Kwabna.
Kwabna.
Yes.
Bra Kwabna.
Bra Kwabna.
Yeah. I'll tell you something brief about him, okay? Then I get you the fact check, okay? A brief one. So I remember it was a Neokines concert in Tema. I think when Mokobel was 20 or so, I can't remember exactly. And then, of course, I don't know what role I played. No, I just came to enjoy because Neokines invited me. And I remember that when we closed and I stepped out, he walked up to me and he was patient enough because a lot of people were chasing me, hey, Vivi, you know, and then he just had time. And then when I finished, he walked up to me and said, well, he had to wait because he had to tell me something. At this point, I'm sure you're wondering, what was he going to tell me? I won't tell you. He probably would tell us as we carry on. That was a little teaser. But Rev, let me just drop some facts B and see whether they are true or false. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Yes. They say, I always like to put this out, that they say that every truth is a fact, but every fact is not the truth. So let's see. This is a little research. Okay. So you were born into a God-fearing home, but to a poor family. True or false?
True.
Because of the call of God upon your life, you suffered very much growing up.
True.
You believe a man is the content of his prayer life.
Very true.
You believe everyone must rest on the shoulders of sacrifice.
Perfectly true.
You love your wife like the way you read the Bible every morning.
Excellent. Excellent.
You operate in all the gifts, but just that you like to keep cool.
Sure.
Sure.
Very true.
I'm going to pause here because for a man of God, I can promise you we're going to open up this conversation and you'll be interested in it. So I recently saw that you had gotten, you call it an A4 paper or A4 sheet from KNUST. What was that? What was that?
That was my first degree.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
And I did my second degree at UDS.
Really?
Yes. It's part of the story.
So, another fact check. You want to get all the degrees in the world like a thermometer. Thank you for the honor.
God bless.
So we'll continue the story because I'm sure you're trying to figure out, okay, Fifi, what didn't you tell? Do you remember what you told me?
I do. I remember it very well.
What did you tell me when you met me at the New York concert?
I think I came with my wife and I saw you there on the stage. I was like, so I told my wife, this man, he's part of my story. I must meet him before I leave. So actually we were going to some place, but I had to wait. And trust me, I had the time in the world to have waited, even if millions of people were coming to see you, because I needed to see you. And it's been my prayer to one way or the other chance upon you anywhere, because I've been looking for you everywhere. But I knew definitely I'll meet you one of these days. Yeah. And I met you there. So I was very sad when in fact, it was supposed to be a joyful moment, but remembering how you have been a shadow instrumental in my life, I was like, no, have to meet this man. And trust me, it's worth it.
So, I mean, I mentioned that I thought you were overly too patient, waiting for me to collect all the funds, and then you walked up to me. And in my mind, when people walk up to me, sometimes I don't really know what it is, because what we do, we serve the body of Christ. But you have said some things that intrigued me. And that's the reason I said today, I had to get you on this edition, just so we can talk about how perhaps people get inspired, how God lifts people who hitherto would have just given up and placed them, if you like, on that solid rock, So let me go back. I know we'll continue with this story. We'll tease you guys. Don't worry, you get a full detail. Cool down, cry. So I want to find out, from what I shared with you, the call of God on your life, family that loves God, but maybe nothing to write home about. Tell me about this journey of life.
It's a long story, Fifi. Mostly when you have the call of God upon your life. Per my little and scripture search, if even you are born into a wealthy family, God will find a way to take you out, to train you on the wilderness, at the desert, because kings are made at the wilderness, not at the palace.
Wow.
Yeah. So there are things God will have to teach you to bring you back. When you come back, when He's ready for you to show you to the world, you are already cooked, and nothing can bring you down. That's why most of the times, men of God or those that have the call of God upon their life, in fact, it's a must. It's a must. If you don't go through, you wouldn't have any message. So what you go through sharpens the message God has for you and to the world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you have to go through something.
You must go through it. If you don't go through it, you wouldn't have any message. Because if you are telling somebody, be patient, have you experienced it yourself? So whatever you are teaching people, you must go through. You might have experienced it.
Right.
So when you have experience, it will even enhance your gift.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Because you cannot be a marriage counselor without going through anything. So any marriage counselor that has never been through the shadows of marriage, your words wouldn't peer through people's hearts. Yeah. So mostly those God uses are people that have been through it. So when you come out and you say, this is what I went through, and God was able to bring me out, the Spirit of God will back it, and people will believe you more. Wow. Yeah.
He's preaching now, right? Are you making some notes?
Mercy.
Brown Governor, I love this already. I mean, you've already started opening my mind to certain things. But so you were born where?
I was born at Juaboso, Western Region.
Oh.
Yes, Western Region. That was what I was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was life?
My father died early. So my mother had to carry us back to her hometown. That is Seshi, Juaboso. Oh. That's where we started growing up. We were 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7. What number were you?
I'm last but 1. And right after my mother took us there, the battle began. The devil started taking us one after the other. This one will die, another 3-4 months, another one will die. And it was sequential. So when this one dies, your backbone, you must follow. Your backbone. You have story to tell. So it got to my turn. And then I had by then relocated from Sefijuabo. So right from secondary school, something happened, which is another story. So I had to run to Accra. Okay. And that's where the real story started. So when I got here, going through life, and then the news started coming. My hometown, this one will die. 3 months, 4 months, another one will die. 3 months, 4 months, another one. So actually, when my elder brother died, I knew it was my turn. And when it's your turn, you will know. You will feel as if this whole building is upon your neck.
Really?
Yeah. So it was a battle that it was scatty. Everybody had to find a place for shelter, either through any medium. So what saved me was Lighthouse Chapel. And I was sleeping outside. I'm like, why don't I find a church?
Hold on. This story, no, hold on. Did you say that out of the 7 children,
Yeah.
they were dying one by one?
Sequentially, what I mean by sequentially means I follow you directly.
Right.
When you die, I'm the next. When I die, the person there is the next.
And out of nothing, or you fall sick, or mysteriously?
Mysteriously, you fall sick for 1 day, 2 days, 3, 1 week, you have to go.
Hey!
Yes. This is a life story, not a film. And it became a family league. V, I wish you have time.
Let's talk, bro.
It became a family league spiritually. I don't know how to call it, but my mother's children were going one after the other. So they started with the one I follow. Frank died. He was at the training college, and then he was bathing at the washroom, and then his soap fell. So he bent down to take it, which is normal when you are bathing, your soap can fall down. So he heard a sound at the spinal cord, and then pat like that. So it's like, I'm not well. So he came home for little provision, and then that was it. It was 3 months into Christmas. He could not move again, like totally
Paralyzed.
down. So it got to a time he was decaying.
Hey!
Yes, this is a story that I normally don't want to share. The whole family was like, what is happening? So he'll be shouting that they are coming for me. Long story short, he died.
Oh.
And then when he died, I was by then here. When he died, life was really lashing me. Let me say, I was at my wilderness, sleeping at the roadside. So I had a call from him on his sickbed. And he was like, Dada, I'm called Dada. I was named after my mother's father.
Okay.
So Dada, come home, let me see you one last time. So I said, what is it about? So they told me the whole story. Your brother is going. I told him I'm coming. So I was in a church road the next day. Suddenly I started running.
Running stomach.
I started running. I was in the car, so I told the church road driver to stop. The moment I got down, I spoiled myself. A call came through. The brother was gone.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So we went to bury him. When I came back to Accra, the main war started. If I'm a prophet, I don't mind to mention names because this story might remind somebody real battle that is ongoing.
Right. Let's flow.
My family people, actually my mother's family, they said, we will see. For no reason. So we ask for what? We will see, like asking what? That somebody is praying against us, that we are witches and wizards. So I told my mother, what is, I was by then not a pastor, just a normal boy trying to go through life. And we have our abusuampeni, the one that pours libation. If they are coming with any corpse in my hometown, there's a river there. If he is not around, nobody would dare go near unless he comes back, pour libation before the corpse can pass by or be taken over the bridge. So I was by then sleeping at Christ Apostolic Church, Achimota ABC, my 7, unroofed building. So when it rains, I have to stand up and do this, and then it's raining, but I'm sleeping. So when it's not raining, I'll gather 2 chairs, bench, and then I'll be sleeping on it, and I'm praying. Normally I pray at dawn. So one day I was there and I heard somebody sweeping like that 3 times. I was like, at this time, when I checked the time, it was around 1 a.m. to 1:30. Who is sweeping at this time? Is it? So I call out the name, a lady that usually sweeps around. Nobody responded. So I went out. It was an open place. I went out and nobody was there. I came back reading and praying, and I heard this one, it was so loud. So I started praying that something is happening. I started praying, so I intensified my prayer. And not knowing, there was a prophetess in my hometown that was doing all night that told my mother that if you have a son in Accra, tell him to find some place to hide. Not knowing that night, my Abusian Penny, through prophecy there, I'm in Accra, through prophecy there, that my supposed to be Abusian Penny came with a coffin. So normally somebody would sleep and wouldn't wake up. That kind of amunchum. So they were trying to project, fear. You must never entertain fear. Fear is one weapon the devil mostly uses. So when fear is able to penetrate, the rest is history. So the devil will never do anything without sending fear, spirit of fear. So if a president is coming, one thing is noticed: sirens. So when sirens appear, another one appear, another one, you should know there's an important person coming. So before the devil will penetrate in your life, the first thing he sensed, one major weapon, is fear. So when they are able to capture your spirit, that's it. The rest is history. So I wasn't afraid. Some way I wasn't afraid. So when it came 3 times, the sweeping came 3 times. And the 3 times I closed the Bible and I started praying. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I didn't know how to pray that much, but I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm protected. After all, I'm sleeping in church. So I run to the altar. Lord, help me. I won't die.
Right.
So, not knowing when I was praying through prophecy, the woman said, my uncle came with a coffin that was open. So when I was praying, the angel that was right behind me slashed the man with a sword. The man fell into the coffin. So instead of me, the man fell in it. The next day, the man was dead. My Bushaponi was dead. And that was the beginning of the league. I call it league.
You were in Accra.
I was in Accra.
But all of this was happening.
It was happening there.
So
through prophecy.
The time that you were praying, you didn't know.
I didn't know. I didn't know that this was going on spiritually. Normal prayer. So prophecy, the woman was telling my people that this is what actually happened. So has it not been I was praying by that time? It's supposed to have been me. So when I was able to capture here, the rest is history. Wow. By 2-3 days, I'll be dead. So the man died. And now, when the man died, my mother's mother said, 1-1.
Huh?
1-1.
At the football match?
That's why I said league. This story, I'm trusting that the Lord will help me narrate it well.
Yes, sir.
So 1-1. So my family was like, what is the meaning of 1-1? He said, this story, if you are not careful, you may see it as film. It's not. As joke, my elder brother, our elder brother, went to the farm. That was after the burial of my uncle. Went to the farm and came and said, I think my throat, which is normal, my head, my throat. So he went to the pharmacy shop to get something. 2 days later, my brother could not move. That's the elder brother. He could not move. They called me that your brother is not well. I knew that my brother would go. So I told my mother. And as all these things were going on, I was dying here. I no food, nothing. No, so it was something that I actually don't know how to say it, but I knew my brother would not survive. They called me Around 3 p.m., my mother called me and I started crying. She said, your brother, the way he's doing. So I said, I'll call you back. So I turned my face to the wall and started praying that Lord have mercy. By the next 1 hour, calls started coming in. So I was shaking. I said, this calls that is coming left and right. I pick it and wait, your brother is dead. 2-1. I didn't want to go for the burial, but I was by then praying drums for Lighthouse Chapel, King of Kings Cathedral at Chimota. So they prayed for me, and then I left. Now, when my brother was lying in state, no, he wasn't lying. He was dressed down, standing. I don't know who brought that idea, but I went there, and then my brother was standing. So my sister called me that, Kobrambra, Koshe Ubra nenim din, de obi hu bia beka kire me. So I went closer to the corpse. And I said, I didn't see anything. He said, go again. Just look at the mouth. I went there and then I saw that when it's coming from my brother's mouth. Ooh. So I was like, what? I don't want to go there. So they closed the coffin, sent my brother to the cemetery. And I didn't go because of the tension. And according to them, they started calling me that the pit they've dug and they left, it was clean. When they came back with the caskets, there were ants all over. Ants. Let me say an army of ants filled the pit. How do you call it?
Yeah.
So how are we going to bury the person? They said, dig another one. So the guy started digging a fresh pit. As they were about to finish, they didn't see what happened. They are transferred here, the ant. Another one, they said, no, I didn't find him too. So my brother was buried with a sand full of ants. And then they buried my brother. I moved back. So 2-1. So by that time, I realized, no, I have to find God where. Yes, I pray, but this one I have to intensify it. And I told my mother, something is about to happen again. That is my mother's sister's daughter. I had a dream and I felt like somebody was pressing my neck. Live here across CAC at Chimota branch. So I just woke up and I said, what is happening? So they were choking me to death. I started praying. So I climbed up the building. It was a new building, a fresh building they were putting up. So I went there and I started praying. So I faced like a compass, projecting to my hometown.
Right.
That I said, Lord, whoever that came to press me, let the person die. With 2 things. For me to see that something is happening. 2 boil, 1 in the throat and 1 in the nose.
Hey.
Just for a sign. To see that, no, I have to pray. The next week, they called me that your nephew, I don't know if I'm right.
Which one?
Your
mother's
sister's daughter.
So that's your niece.
My niece.
Your sister, you can call her your sister.
I told my sister this, something will happen. The next day, her head was like this. They went to the hospital. They said, Nentri pompo. 1 in the throat, 1 in the head. 2 days, the girl died. 2-2. So when they were going to bury the girl, that was the cry at the funeral. 2-2. Atika. This is not a film. Real story. Now all this, I've not even come to my own story. That's another. I just, if you have time,
we'll go.
So people were asking this kind of cry there. So like everybody was afraid.
I think yes, me.
And yes, in the life story. So Roman Catholic, they went to bury the girl, and according to them, I didn't go because I knew what has happened. And her head, when a human died, the head is normal. But this one, the head will fill the caskets. The girl was buried.
Hold on. You said that you had said to God in prayer.
Yeah. Let me see a sign that this one, something is happening and you have saved me. So I just prayed my normal prayer. Prayer works. When you think nothing is happening, something is actually happening. When you pray, something happens.
Thank you.
Something happens, Faith.
Thank you.
So that was a sign that the Lord gave me. So I realized now, I didn't I have to pray. Well, so when it was 2-2, I was passing by a big church, and then I heard a foreign song, like they were playing. So I was like, no, I love this thing. I entered the church and I realized it was Lighthouse Chapel.
Oh.
That was where my journey began.
All right.
And they accepted me playing drums for them. And then part of the issue also happened there. And then afterwards, another person died.
From whose side?
Their side. That's my grandmother herself. So I was, if you know Achimota very well, the newly constructed bridge, that's where I was sleeping when they were.
When you say we were sleeping, you were sleeping outside?
Under the bridge. Old Peace FM, Old Peace FM, the new bridge. When they were starting it, we were the ones sleeping there by then.
Really?
Under the bridge, yes. Sleeping there. So around 4:30 there up to 5, I had a dream and I saw my grandmother. I'm not afraid because it's this story. My grandmother, I see if I was in trance. I saw the woman appear to me. And she used her left hand. He said, so if you say, see her.
The one who had died.
The woman that is dead. I woke up from my sleep and started crying. So in fact, I burst into tears. And people were like, and boys, the real smokers.
Yeah.
So I was like different person among them. What stories is here and I was crying, said, no, Fifi, after the abroso. Me and mama me home born. Like when you see me and madman, no difference. But why don't you leave me alone? Like this one there, Kofi cool. So I started praying. So I was crying and praying. Right in the morning, Mama Esther, time on call you. I don't know.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
She was coming to Peace FM.
Okay.
And then she saw me right at the entrance. I don't know that she's a prophetess. She told me, brother, that was my first prophecy.
Whoa.
That was my first prophecy. So the story went on and on. So it became 3-2. So I had to go to my hometown after the 3-2. And then I called everybody from my mother's side, my brothers, because my brothers were not talking to, it was sad. So I called everybody and then I stood in the middle and then fight broke up. Way by four, we say way by four, way by. So I stood up and I shouted, it's okay. I am going to Accra. That was the words I said. But I didn't even know I was a prophet. I just said, I'm a prophet of God. If I hear if even a cockroach dies, I'll kill all of you. The whole place was quiet like that. I left. Till that day up to now, not even a mosquito is dead in my family.
Whoa! What do you think you did?
But I just said a word, and I came to Accra and started living my life, playing drums for Lighthouse Chapel, and praying and praying and praying and praying. And then that thing, ended. Now that is one part of my life. Now in reality, my life, I started life on the street, and then every market in Accra, just mention it, I've been there.
Doing what?
Sleeping there. Agbogbroshi Market, Dom Kwabenya Market. It's closer to Lighthouse. So I'll play first service, second service. Now, those times, I could hear somebody speaking on the radio, and the voice, I don't know how to explain this voice. A worship song will play, you pause it, and then you say, and this word I've never forgotten. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but God will come true. And you finish and say, my name is Fifi Folson, that kind of some nice English tone. I was like, no, this man, let me go and look for him. And then you were an angel that was supporting me. When I hear your voice, it seems like I'm home. Wow. So I was like, let me go and look for this man. I walked and walked and walked and walked, and finally I was at Sunny FM. I think Penkwa or something. I've forgotten the name. Kanda. Yeah. I went there and the security man. I don't blame the man, because the way I looked, if you don't have eyes for the future, you will sack me. I said, I'm looking for Papa Bina Ayana or Cambrofo or foreign song, some old looking man. It's like, why? And I said, Fifi. He said, Fifi Folson. I said, I'm looking for, he said, Oniho. I sat there and car were entering. They were not allowing me to see you, so I left. Oh. And started listening to you. Fi, sleeping. I slept on the roadside for 8 to 9 years. Huh? 8 to 9 years. 8 to 9 years. And in the nights, I can't sleep because of mosquitoes. So, you know where ex-President Rawlings used to live? I don't know if he's still there. that side. Around, I think they've put up this surgery school, surgical school.
Physician and surgeon's place.
That place.
Yeah.
I was sleeping under a bus stop, that kind of thing they do.
Ah, I've seen that place.
I was sleeping. So in the night, I'll be walking through. Men antiama, ekobo be 4 or 5 muhono. Metis akoko bon, and then I can continue my journey.
Hey.
So I saw this young man that was working with, I think, a girlfriend, and then they were eating banana. Now it was a mango. I was so hungry to the extent I could eat a human being. Sometimes a whole week I'd not eaten before. So by waist to waist, they were moving. I said, "Excuse me, sir, please, can you help me?" And when you see me, again, I don't blame them, because looking at me, you may think I'm a thief or something. So I said, "Please, I do not know, the guy said, "Oh." So I was begging, and the girl placed the banana on the floor, and then they left. I ate it. So I said, I'll be a security personnel. At least I have to eat. So I came back to site 5, Nungwa C5.
C5.
Somebody gave me a kiosk that there's no wood under. So there was one board. So picture it's a wood, like an uncompleted kind of little kiosk with one board. So he said, if you can manage it, so that's well. And sheep sleeps there as well. So me and sheep, goat, we were neighbors there. So all city strike force and Eden security, we started it because of my stature.
Oh.
By that time, they were coming up. So they needed people that had the height. So they picked me, and I was walking from C5 through to 37 Military Hospital. At the back, I'll walk there.
From C5?
From C5.
Oh, boy.
Number one, Obima me 2 cities. 2 cities, no. Me fanko to deodorant. When I come closer to you, you will sack me. So I'll walk. So when I'm going, what I was doing is that when I'm walking, I'm tired, I'll just ask for help. If I talk, oh, mommy, choose. Quick. Then I'll just continue. I beg to the extent that when I see a human being coming, in my mind, I'm thinking they are coming to say, hey, he's coming to beg. That kind of mentality. So I stopped begging, and I was walking through. A certain house was around where I was guarding, and I saw a couple, wrapped one. I said, praise God. Today I will eat.
Come here to watch it.
I will eat. And to reach there, unless either I jump the wall or I go through, I knocked and nobody opened the door. So I had to jump. I had no choice. I jumped, not knowing it's a military man's house.
Aye.
The moment I landed, no, dogs, this bulldog, whoa, the man opened the door. Who is that? And I was with the stick. What are you doing here?
I did.
So I wanted to jump. Somebody said, stand there. The man released the dog, the bulldog. Oh, Jesus.
You don't say.
Fee.
Oh, I'm sorry about it. Oh, no.
A woman came from the building, I think it's his wife, and said, what do you want? The man gave me my first lap of my life. And he said, give me my knife. Let me castrate this boy. Castration, what's the meaning of castration? My boss. I knelt down. I said, I'm just hungry. They actually brought the knife. And the wife was begging. I've never seen somebody that is wicked like that. So the man, the way I'm begging and the way the wife was also begging, he opened the door and then he puts me out. Either the hunger or the pawpaw. At once. It was good, and life was so unbearable to the extent I was like, God, human cry. So C5, this thing, fried rice. Among one we are, I see that the same. Baby, I'm down. If you be a honor mo ye nti na me time nti omunya titi we pe mantu mi car and punching. And it was such that the moment they finished, as if the goat and the sheep are also timing. At the same time, I'm also timing. So it went. So before I get there, they are always they are there, and then their head will be in it and they're eating. So I have to start. I don't mind. So not knowing an old woman have been monitoring me. One day, as they finished, I ran there and the goat were also running. And the woman said, Minister in there. I said, God. So I remember the prodigal son. I said, so it has become my story. So that thing, I was like, I won't do it again. Now, to cut long story short, one day, Bishop Saki of Lighthouse Chapel.
EAT.
Yes, they were doing Lighthouse. We like doing more than you can carry conference. Now before that, I want to just cut things short. Right. I went to stay with a woman, an old woman. Somebody introduced me to her that he's a young boy. He's suffering. If you can help, he said, So I started serving this woman. I was like, one day I something happened. A bus, a tipper truck was passing. On the wind, if you're not careful, the wind blew me and I was papa. Just like, hey, are you sick? Are you a sickler? I said, I'm not a sickler.
Call me.
You may laugh.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I stayed with a woman for several months, and one day, she said her phone is not working. Her charger is not. Nokia 3310 charger. 2-3 weeks I've not eaten before. All what I wanted is a place. At least I'm living here. So the rest is up to me. I'll finish and just sweep and then go and find my feet somewhere. The woman said, "Me charger no and charging ye. I think say why any be at it." There was a repairer right at the side of her house. Take the charger to him to repair the charger. Now, I went and repaired it all right. But when I was coming, I was like, no. And then so I went to the road, and then somebody saw me and said, I charge no crown. My phone, my pay charger. And I said, me crown, me ton 5 cedis.
Ha!
5 cedis. I had to run because my stomach was like aeroplane. If I don't eat today, I will die. I went to buy fufu, 3 cedis.
Hey.
And empty 2 cedis. The moment I was full, I said, I said, what am I going to tell the woman?
What on the charger? No, I did do
Charger,
fufu.
5 cedis. An old lady. I said,
Oh.
God. Mammy, we nothing, Mom say, by any part. And I was
Why you wrong move?
I was like, God mercy. Me charge away. So, Papa no say, obey and Uncle Fogun. So, up and down. Say, Nena, me de charge and command. So, fast forward. When Bishop E.H. Saki came more than you can carry complaint was 3 days. Now, the last day. Now, I'll play first. You know, Lighthouse Chapel,
Right.
billionaires, but God never allowed anybody to help me. And I understand that he said, I will not allow anybody to help you, as they will claim the victory.
And take the glory.
They will take the glory. At the third day, Bishop E.H. Saki said, he lifted the prayer and said, some of you look so gentle in your clothes, but inside your panties and your boxers and your singlets, you are sweating there. Pray this prayer. And normally when they lift prayer like that, you know, instrumentalists, kick, and then people. I left the sticks on the drums. If you've been to Lighthouse before, their stage is up.
Yeah.
And then everybody can see you well. I moved. I said, today, I went to where the speaker is. And I sat down. I removed my usual chaleute. And I started clapping. Lighthouse Chapel, they don't really pray that kind of corrosive kind of prayer. That just, oh God, that kind of. But what you are going through will let you pray a certain kind of prayer.
I know, right?
I started praying. When even they stopped them, they have to carry me.
Hey.
Outside, I left the drumming. After the program, 1 week I had a call. Hello. Go to committee. I said committee 5. Where Kuku board our training school? Committee 6 or 5. Go to Tema committee 5. Go and write an exam. When you go mention your name, hang up. I was using some small phone with rubber band.
A bombellet.
A bombellet by 1,005. Who is this? I called back. I said, how? Make us a just go to Tema training school when you go mention your name. Now, where do I get transportation? Circle. So I started going to Lighthouse Chapels. Those I know they have money. I'll go to them and say, I want them. My school fees, will be school fees. So I went to one pastor's. He said, I just paid my daughter's life story. I said, I just need transportation.
I know, right?
And I know you can. Oh, my body. Nobody could help me. TNT, just either 10 CDs or 5 CDs could take me. So I look at my phone. I said, this is my last resort. I have to sell it. So I sold the thing. I think it was 10 CDs or so. I asked the guy asked me, how much will you? I mentioned 50, I think so, a little higher amount. He said, Ojulo. And second, when they say, if you look at me and say Ojulo, you come and beat me. He said, it's either you take it or you are Ojulo. So I take it. I took the money. I came to Tema. I asked, this is a training school, and the way I'm looking, the way I was looking by then, when I went there was a security. I asked, what is your name? I mentioned my name. He said, okay, number 24. Go and sit down. So I went to the smelling. The moment I entered, everybody was looking at me. But I'm for many, I need better than not knowing it was Cocoa Board examination was where, but I don't know how God did it. But I wrote the exams. The moment I finished the exam, it was normal maths and science. Even SSS, I just F. So the moment we finished, we all came out, the call came again. I don't know how. Either the man was trying my line because I saw the phone. Or no, he called somebody and I was there and then somebody wanted to speak to. I said, who knows me? The person asked, what exams now? I said, but why? I want to ask him, who are you? How are you able to know? He said, wait for their call. I said, but at least explain the man. So I got a phone. Long story short, I had a phone And then they told me to come to Cocoa Board headquarters. So I went there. When I was going, the man, a new chip, but the man was able to get my number. And me, I'm not somebody that somebody would like to get my number. It is me and 2 people that knew my number. So how? When I got to Cycle, the man said, go to room so and so. When you go mention, they'll give you your appointment letter. I didn't even know what is called appointment letter.
Hey.
I said, who are you, sir? He said, for Kwasha, go there. I went there and then I knocked. Long story short, they gave me the appointment letter. Go to report to Takrade the next 2 days. Cocoa Board. If you know Cocoa Board very well, if you have your PhD and you want to apply, forget it. It's highly political. Forget it, PhD. No. They will not take you. They employed me in Cocoa Board just 1 week after I prayed that prayer. In Cocoa Board. Now, the transportation from Accra.
What did you sell? What did you sell for the
I went where they sell, where I sleep, Dom Market.
You were still sleeping at the market?
I played first service, second service, third service, first service worship choir, first service. You know, they have, I'll play all. And I never took a dime.
No, hold on. Let me take you back a little bit. How do you learn how to play drums?
I started playing drums at my hometown, also, when I was like 5, like natural. It came natural.
Oh, okay.
So I was playing drums for CAC.
Oh, it's a gift.
It's a gift. And you know, Bishop Dag said something that brought a whole lot of fight between instrumentalists and
being paid.
Either we should pay them. Fee, I'll say this. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Some things works for some people. Some things works for some people. I met very good drummers without instrument. What they would do with drums, they said they should pay them. And Lighthouse was like, we will not pay this, so they left. So I became the chief drummer there. So that door opened. I play drums. All the service, I'll play all. And one funny thing, one day, you know, Lighthouse, if you don't have jacket on, you can't go on stage. And then one Bishop Frank, back then he was Reverend Frank. I was, baby, I made an uncompleted. And then so I took my only jackets. And so I have to wear something. My chin.
Wash and wear.
Nemo me tia soro sente e ba no. Me ankasa me ni padua no so no my jacket we are making kofo. No ko yi tugu bolam. And then they started calling the drum instrumentalists. Won't you go up? Are you not the one they are calling? So when I was going, Pastor Frank met me and said, where is your jacket? You have to put. I said, he said, no, you can't go there. So this smallish guy smallish, you know, look at my stature. He said, put on. He said, why? They are calling you. I said, Pastor Frank said, if you don't have jacket, I can't go. And you know my story. He said, follow me. He took me to the house. Imagine one of your guys, his jackets. I say, I said, now, as a drum man, so I have to be flexible. I have to find a way to free myself. I did. So the side and side open. I said, no problem. Let's go, sister.
Come on now.
I went there and it was second service. I mounted stage. I played drums. I wasn't feeling shy.
Wow.
Nobody paid me a dime. I said, Bishop, sorry, by then. He said, what can we do for you? I said, nothing. Don't pay me. I was like, if you pay me, how will God pay me? That was my nonsense belief. I'm like, I'll play first service, lighthouse service, lighthouse. They will stretch you. First service, second service, third service. After closing, first service choir, first service worship choir. I'll play or finish. There's this lame girl. You see, I'm not on Garibi. I'm not born in Pobisa. I'm not much share to us. They be quiet, my cousin. Now we do a good woman. Me hono and so to me the woman man begin so pians. That's a good to me. Me free gari no ma girl no humia. Until you say some kakofan say no makofa. Oh Jesus.
Gary.
I was like, God. Since me fat girl no hobium. And you know, if you know lighthouse very well, omoche baire akoko. I mean, me say go for sense no more talk. Omo new obies. I'm like, no, I dey say me go try. Not knowing say their usual customers, they know how much they buy. It's not knowing after eating and then they will pay. No, put the line.
Yeah,
oh, you go. We are, and I'm so I was thinking it's free. Me call. I said, "Won't you?" It was third service, and they were shouting instrumentalists come on stage. It was in my ears. How can I? I said, wait, I'm coming. They were shouting. This is the drummer sitting there. So there's a man called Papa. This man. He came and said, but Charlie, what they do? I said, Papa, come. They are taking their money. I didn't know they pay. I said, Papa said, go. He said, hey, young boy. He said, Papa said, I'll take care. And I was bailed out.
Hey. Into Papa ne belly.
Papa ne belly me. And I'm meeting me. I got now. The first worship song, the worshiper raised, was God Will Make a Way. You know, Lighthouse is foreign.
Yeah.
And I played the drums. I wasn't that skillful. But I was playing drums and interpreting it with what I'm going through. So I played drums, and if you are there, you will think, no, this guy's a serious drummer. So I became serious drummer. I play with emotions.
Passion. Okay.
Passion.
Emotion. Yeah.
Passion. Nobody paid me a dime. I said, no, God should pay me. And thank God I said that. So instrumentalists that are saying they should pay, well, fine, let them pay you, fine. That is you. But if you want a real story of your life, follow your heart. This is what has helped me. If I had collected something, it would have been my end. So when I went to Takoradi, I had money to go there. I was going through where I was sleeping, Folson Lane. There was this Nigerian man that was God-fearing. Most of the times I'll go and then we talk about life. I showed him the appointment letter. He said, oh, congratulations. But Akadiaka. He said, money. He said, but I'll help you. And I cannot locate this guy again.
Wow.
He gave me money. I traveled. I landed in Takoradi. When I landed, I'm a fit man. I took the soil of Takoradi. In the night, I said, I will do well. That's what I did by faith. I was directed to the harbor. Even money to go to the harbor. Because the money only took me to Takoradi. And from Takoradi station to harbor, it's like from here to Nungwa, or Tema. I don't know.
Wow.
I had to walk. Hey, security no shade in my meeting room. Was any kodaha. And tom. So in the morning, many guys that have been transferred there for the first time were out there and we were waiting for the authorities. Now, at the beach side, now this is the sea and this is the raised platform. So we were about 10, 15 people, guys that were standing there. A command the minimum to the sense, starting limit is subrime. Me who say pono, air rising me tintin bepe, na assassin su channel. Suddenly, Mr. Money me wo. Say, we are Yarifwana. Oh, Jesus.
Hey.
There's this Muslim guy at the border. Unko Didiana. Also, Metamon, so ye chiriwia. As brother could did in a minute debut na miu. And he's called Salifu. And then me deep be fine. Now, by 3 months, 4 months, they held our normally probation. And then fast forward, our first salary came 3 months, and I saw money.
Glory.
That was the beginning of my rising.
Kelly, hold on. You said that a mystery person called you. Did you ever figure out who that person was?
Till date.
Huh?
So when I've been in Cocoa Board for 13 years. I recently resigned. And then I realized that if even you have PhD is the highest, let me say that.
Yeah.
Forget it. Highly political, unless Mahama, our president himself, or a minister holds your hands. But normal application, we do say, oh brother, forget it, it won't work. So when I got in, I was like, hey, then who is this man? Till date, I don't know the man. Hey, till date, more than you can carry conference. Until you pray, nothing is permitted to move. Wow. You see, what you are going through should give you the effort to pray more. You know, Hannah said, this one, I prayed and God gave me. There are certain things you don't expect your pastor to raise that prayer topic. Raise that prayer topic yourself.
Come on.
Hannah went to the altar and then there wasn't any prayer going on. In fact, the man of God himself was even surprised. Why are you misbehaving like that? Not all men of God are spiritual. Because what you experience and they are not going through. They are not going through it. Until the lady said, this is what I'm going through. Then a year by this time, let this happen to you. So Hannah said, this one I prayed, and the Lord gave me. I prayed on that day of more than you can carry. That already, that was my prayer. I mean, bread to do. That was the word I said.
I need your glory.
Buame. So we are buafwa. Buame. I mean, say your buafwa. I bought drums. It's young Kofoka. I must say, Kofosi and Tiomuka. I must say, there in Tomojako, play your drums. Help me. And the man helped me. They started paying me.
Come on now.
They started paying
now,
me.
brother, get cash.
And then, cash started, I bought my first suit. Ash. Fast forward, there's this girl in Lighthouse Chapel. Now, one time in service, after playing drums, you have to go and join the congregation. Because I was so smelling. A lady pretended as if when you call. I said, sorry, I'm your fault. I'm your fault. That was the same girl I nearly proposed to. Who ni baby da honchiro? Who sang who ba? Me share again if you na me call na me propose ya. I want you to be my beloved. He said, that's why you came. I said, oh, I have future. I have future. Future. It's a future, baby. Inti anything I was supposed to who be. Inti who be out and my baby na. When all was well and things started changing. My first suit, I came back by the next 3 years. I had changed a little. And I came. And when they mentioned offering, I can't stand up. So Bishop, I came and the bishop was preaching. I was like, I don't know this guy. And then I changed a little. Now, the same girl that I proposed to, I went and said, hey, why are you fine? I said, I said, give me your number. But I didn't do it. I just wanted to show something. You see, Fee, God is God. He said, where you were disgraced, I'll bring you back.
Honor.
And I'll give you honor. So something happened in Takrady. They gave me transfer. And I came back to Takrady. That was
For Accra.
Accra here.
Yeah.
From Takrady, they gave me transfer. And that was where I started feeling the calling over my life. So I came for Bible school, Takrady, and then I was ordained at Bishop Samuel also, Pottersville. And then I started my ministry in Takrady. And I was transferred here. And this is where I met my life. And another chapter also opened.
Wow.
You know, somebody was preaching by then in Zoe Temple.
Yeah.
No, where I met you,
Yeah.
they were by then in their wooden structure.
Yeah, I remember that place.
Yeah. So I heard there's somebody called, a musician called somebody, ministering there. They were performing songs there. And they were training it as at the training school. And it's not that far. So we walked. And by then, this money was coming. So I did this iPad, big one. So I went in and this guy was preaching. A little of preaching, a little of song. And punchline. I was dying. I said, no, I belong here, even the more. I didn't know what, I just went to the altar with my iPad. I sowed a seed. It was the expensive thing I ever had in my life. Me call am say no, afi me nima sister na me say me go back na me go yi me chip. So and me fa dey ndwane ana. And then Usher was there. Me yi we na omoji ade no. Fee, guess what? I was in a taxi come to 2. A lady was in a taxi in front. I was at the back with my friend. My friend said, this girl will be a nice girl, pal. Won't you like for marriage? I said, we do or me class or me type. My friend took the number. Later, he forced me with the number.
When you say your type, how did you mean? No, a high class one.
Like, that kind of pabu. Gina said, no. Yes, my class now left kakra, but and me probako.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, me per class. No, so kokroa.
Yeah.
1 year later, I was going through broken heart and things, and I called this girl. I said, you are my wife, I want to marry you.
Huh?
Not knowing he has also gone to, Prophet Prince Osei, Empress,
Elijah, yes.
former husband.
Yes.
No compare ball, no catching, where she man be. I saw a soft bisa, or Edmond Kokubodo, or Yokunu. The second day I called, he had received the prophetic that you by all means received a call from that man. He said, and I tell you a long time. He was at work at Makola Absa Bank. And then I called. He said, Jesus Christ. So when I called, I said, Madam, you are my wife. I want to marry you. Fifi, long story short, we are married.
Huh?
It was by then President Akufo-Addo was on power. Now, what can I do about my education? Something in me was speaking to me. What I was going through. I'm a great man. I will succeed in life. I just knew it. I would succeed. So I told my wife. She asked me, what school? I was made a FFO, F but I won't go to school fast. I promise her, before Akufo-Addo, our ex-president, leaves power, I'll be a graduate. In fact, I'll have the highest certificate before he even steps down. And by then, I was done with some foreign course diploma. So I started. I finished my degree. Now I can't obey, I can say, 1 year, no free power. So I'm from a master's into UDS. My education bypassed my wife. And I said, let me do my PhD. Now, Fifi, I thought now, okay, because of ministry, let me quit it just came like that and my time is up. God brought me here for a reason. 13 years and some days I have to quit. I quit it. 13 years in Cocoa Board. I could not have the money to build. Yes, little money was coming. I resigned 3, 4, 5 months and I was able to build 2 houses.
Hey! Who you guys going away?
What's the mean you're going away?
Aye.
Okay. Let me, at this point, if you are not spiritual, the devil will talk to you about the prophecy I'm giving. I married my wife and I said, we will have a cute wedding. The rest of the money, we will buy land. Now, where I was staying in the estates, 1 plot of land is almost like 7 billion old currency. 1 plot of land, TDC estates. under bridge that there. When we were dating, I held her hand. I said, let's go for a walk where I want to raise my children. Life is faith. Speak faith. You know, Jesus said, I will die. For die there, I will die. But at the third day, I will rise. I will rise. So he kept confessing it. Keep confessing it. It will come to pass. Keep confessing what you believe. Confess it. Wow. For die. You can be down, but you cannot be buried. I kept confessing it. I told my wife, here we will raise our children here. He said, brother, do you know the price of the land? I said, we will build here. We will build here. I met one man after marriage, one Nigerian man. I said, I want to buy a land. He said, brother, do you know the price? I said, how much? He said, I have a land here. He mentioned the price, and it was around 5.7 billion, old currency. My wife smiled. Said, how are you going to get it? I said, relax. God is not dead. I know where I have been, what God is doing. Relax. We will build here. Now, this story. I went to the man again. I said, how much did you say your land is? He mentioned it. I said, won't you reduce it? He reduced, I think, something small. In all, it will be around 6.something billion when you convert it. Yeah. So I went home. I started praying. So we were going around the estate. Said, I'll raise my children here. I'll buy a land here. I'll raise my children here. I went to the man and I said, brother, I'll give you 400 million, 40,000 Ghana cedis, from 6.something billion to 400. The man looked at me and said, brother, are you a joker? Are you coming to laugh at me? I mean, why, brother, are you coming to laugh? I was looking at the man, straight like this. He called the wife. He said, the so-called pastor is insulting me. How much? I said, 40,000 Ghana cedis. The man didn't talk to me. Start his car. Drove off. I went to pray. In the evening, the man said, meet me at Cocoa Board. Where Committee 3 or 3, you know Cocoa Board? Around the harbor. I'm not good at the site. So he said, meet me. And I said, that's where I work. So we met. He said, I have gone to consult my wife. He said, can you add something to me, to it some more? I said, I'll add 4,000 to it. So 44,000. He said, bring the money. Now I'll build the house there. I built the house. When I was building the house, watch this. I was a drummer and nobody was paying me. I told God, don't pay me. Nobody should pay me. I'll serve. Now, when I was building the house, my wife asked me, how are you going to build a house? Blocks. I didn't pay for them. The blocks, when they are molding it, they use cement, sand, their own strength. It's a fixed price. I don't know if you know. Yeah. It's a fixed price. How many blocks? I asked the guy, the contractor, how many blocks do we need? He mentioned over thousands of it. I went there. I said, I want to see your manager. This quantity, how much? He mentioned the price. I said, I'll pay this. He said, bring money. Yes.
You negotiated.
Something that is fixed price. You won't go and buy Bugatti and ask for price.
My goodness.
Cement. The one that is bringing the cement, I don't know him. One for 5 Ghana cedis when you are transporting it from East Legon Hills, Santor, to everywhere. 5 Ghana cedis per one. So the quantity multiplied. He will mention it around, let's say, 2,000 in all. That's what you want to pay. The guy will look at me and said, what if 500 bram if I come out?
Really?
So remember, fast forward, go back to Lighthouse Chapel. God is now restitution. This is what we call restitution. God compensating you for things that you did. It works. I have one house at Committee 25. Wow. And currently, I'm almost, maybe this month ending, moving to my newly built house. Glory. I have the picture.
Glory.
The guy that is coming to, like, God built the house. God built the house. Whoever that is coming, There are some things we don't negotiate because it's fixed price. And then the person will say, bring this one. So instead of spending like 700,000, I spent almost like 400,000.
Wow. So this is like I've heard them say.
It's not film, real stuff.
Hey,
Man, like,
your confession is your possession.
yeah.
You have spoken through.
Don't just go to church. If you think you are not ready to serve God, brother, enough of we will not pay you, we will pay you, and people were even insulting Bishop that. Listen, do what your spirit, but some of us, it has worked. And those people that were saying should pay me, one is called Infante, he plays drums like magic. He's still the same. Oh. Today, I'm paying people's university fees. My church, the youth, if you come there, they say, my friend, go to school. I don't have the money. I'll pay for you. Go. Almost half of the population in my church, mega city, is in a data link university. Go to school. I'll pay. If you don't have fridge, I'll buy for you. Like my
Reverend Frank Edmond
AMOAKO.
AMOAKO.
Yes, sir.
The family wanted to end your life. It was 3-3. And you stepped in by faith. The Lord has preserved you and the family.
Yeah.
You slept in markets. School no cry na chale chama. FFF no sa.
Today,
hey,
I'm doing my PhD.
You had a mysterious call. Me there's a mysterious call, no.
Intiama ye preacher ye mre. Ye high home and shenkwasi ankom. Because it flows. So my message is straightforward. Serve God. God is not dead. God is alive. No matter what you are going through, sir, listen, let it be your prayer that there are times and seasons that whatsoever you are going through, it definitely has an expiring date.
Come on.
Ecclesiastes 3.
Come on. Come on.
It's time for everything.
Come on.
It's time to cry. When you've cried enough, God will recompensate you. It works. All is a heart. Hearts. Today, unless I don't want to, I've not arrived, but at least God has been faithful. Today, I pay people's school fees. You know, I wanted to go to military. That one too is another story, but let me chip in something there. I didn't know there was something called papaya. You know, papaya. Aduane edi no. Inti me nam soja fo ni mama de make up and now. Inti am koto papaya mo ton bebre. Inti generals na edidi wi a na ma tonkai na gu bolam. Na makwa kofa. Ma akaka bom na madi. Na aduane be na ehwam sei. Me se de anya bi adi. Tinkase ne mekona enkura akese bi no. But I wouldn't mind, I'll eat it. So you know what I do? Sometimes I will be there. I'll just move, go to papaya. The security there, you take one. I'll just pay, I'll not eat, I'll just leave.
Now.
Now I go to papaya, I buy, give me 20, 30, I'll pay. I take, you take it, you take it. After everything, I'll stand at the back in front of the papaya. I said, devil, you are a bastard. I do it regularly. I go and buy. I remember I said, so anytime I'm going to my room, I see my key. I say, me, key. I lie prostrate outside. I said, Lord, I'm grateful. So me, I hardly sleep in my bedroom. I don't remember the last time. Even yesterday, when I go, a quite fridge in tempe. No matter how it starts become my life. I look at what, by the grace of God, have a nice ministry that we are picking up. Right. Ministry is picking. Right. Accommodation. Me, today, I've given a whole house for rent. I'm about to move in with my wife. And the land story, everything. I pay people's school fees, university. I'm working. Somebody, a lady was working, and an Empabwati. Luckily, there was this guy that selling this.
Yeah.
Ladies, I said, sister, relax, I'm here. How much? I bought about 3. Give, like, your money is not yours. God wouldn't bless you because of your family. God will bless you because He can trust you that you can help others. If I can give you my iPhone for you to smile, I got you. I don't have it all. But if I have to step in with the little I have. So my church is like a family. They call me at 1 a.m. I'm committed. My son was doing his wedding recently. A guy that my associates. I bless him. I remember. He said, Papa, why are you doing this? And I said, years ago, I wanted somebody to do this. Now that I have the capabilities, allow me. I do it. I give gifts. Do good. Whatever you do will go around. The person seated right behind you may be smelling, but one day, the taco seller's son will drive a Range Rover. Today, me, I'm driving.
Hey, come now.
I wanted to go and buy a Benz. I said, Ben, going to buy a Benz. People's feeding money is what I'm going to use to buy a Benz. I can distribute that money. I share the money out. I'm recently using iPhone. Going to carry about 25,000 to 27,000 to buy iPhone. Somebody is in my church. He just needs 1,000 Ghana cedis. I'd rather give. They beg me, say, go and buy iPhone. Why? Now, iPhone, when you're going to buy it, it's a fixed price, right? When I go, they mention the price. I said, I'll give you 8,000. They said, bring it.
And you're fake one.
That's the iPhone there. That's the iPhone there.
Hey,
That's the iPhone there.
favor.
Like, magic. My wife would be like, what could you do being a mini man? The thing is, you want to go and buy a car, let me lead you. I will bring my price, they will accept it. You will. If you don't take it today, you will call me the next day, brother, come.
Wow.
God will reveal himself. Because this guy has saved me before.
That's right.
It works. So all what I want to project is that serve. Be in a church. They don't pay me. They didn't brother, if you serve God, go away. And allow those that to serve. If you're a young guy, serve God. Now, in 2003, 2007, that was when Sakawa was on. I've sliced part of it.
No.
So the situation became unbearable to the extent that I was like, let me go for Sakawa. I'm tired. They called me. The man called me and asked me, are you ready? And you could see that by that time, Toyota Corolla X, after a bus system, and then the boys. The guys gave me the man's number. I called. The man said, can you do it? I said, Sikade, don't worry, you have it. The man asked me, do you have a mother? I said, yes. The Juju man, do you have a mother? I said, yes. Do you have siblings? I said, yes. Okay, come. When I was going, Dom Pillar 2, ABC, that was where the man was. I was ready for Sakawa because it was unbearable. When I was going, I called. The man said, stand at this junction. They'll come and pick you. As I was there, something dropped in me. Now you like foreign worship songs. And there's no way you play this Shatawale and those songs. Yours is foreign worship song. How then can you play such song? Because when you get the money, you can't play. You know that this is his blood. And the song hits. God will make a way. Done more. Where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. The man started calling me that his boys are waiting at the junction. I should go. I switched off my phone and I returned back. Today, glory be to God. Glory be to God. Fifi, I hardly put money at the bank. So I don't carry money. Because I have a problem. A very big problem. The problem is that I may give everything out. I'll give everything out. You are crying? No. It will remind me of my past. I came to Accra with one Ifira Swami. With one check, faded one. Michelle Yama like as Omopa Michelle said, I beg you. Memphis Hadiwi. Today, there's no suit in the world I cannot buy.
Let me see your pictures, Charlie. Swag.
Inti me ye kese kaka. My wife can say, oh ye kese. Me say, mami ye bi what?
I pray.
So I wanted to punish the devil. I married my wife 4 years now. Yes, exactly 4 years. I said, I'll punish the devil in my house. Every Saturday, from day one of marriage till now, we come akoko.
Hey, sir.
Every Saturday, and akoko is not 200.
I mean, calculate Saturday.
Calculate for 4 years. I said, I'll punish the devil. I'll punish the devil. Every Saturday.
Maybe I
she said,
come on now.
Said, glory be to God that He is able to raise a boy from the dungeons. He said, and I'll bring you to a place to dine with prince and princess. Today, this is my story. That God has been so faithful.
Yes.
And then me denura. In fact, me denura. Efiem rua. Today.
Now that ponjibunum.
Na me dawa and tontuma na mponchini nyan kuku na sima koto abo. No masabe kuku. I'm fighting them. So sheep, dogs, they are my neighbors. They were my neighbors. By now, no more. God has been faithful. I want to tell everybody, serve God. You won't serve God and regret. You're a cameraman in church, pay me, no problem. Let them pay you. I don't have no, insult me, insult that they want meals, no problem. But it has worked for me. Go to Lighthouse, Ashimota Cathedral, and ask me. Those days, those that were buying food for me, I remember one keyboardist, very good, coffee showers. He called me, Kwabra, my school fees. He was by then doing degree. Now I'm showing me need the FN degree. I said, wait for me. I went to the ATM. Take it. I pay school fees. Wow. God has been so faithful. And today I don't have, what is certificates? I put them in my wardrobe. Sometimes I'll go and remove the certificate. I said, you're a bastard. Certificates. A degree, first degree, second degree, whatsoever. Now I don't do anything again. That's ministry, focusing and serving God. God will reward everything you will do. He is a prayer answering God. Fifi, if there's a man to pray, there is a God to answer. Let your heart be right. If you're a young guy in a church, young boy in a church, don't just be a church goer. If you're playing drums, play it well and serve with your heart. If you keyboardist, play it well. What matters is the heart. If today I can move around and bless people, wow. It is God.
And it's a privilege. It's a privilege God. To serve God.
It is God.
I mean, this is so inspiring that I am inspired. Maybe a double dose of it. And I think it goes for our generation. Yeah. A lot of young people, they don't want to serve.
They don't want to serve now. Look at the way they are fighting Bishop Dag. Look, the man of God didn't say anything wrong.
Yeah.
Look, don't go and read the Bible. Yeah. I tell my people, don't read the Bible. Read me. I'm the David. Like everything in the Bible is me. Yeah. It's like magic. Yeah. Magic.
Wow.
Magic. What do I want that I cannot? I make kumakoko for 4 years. We went kokosa. My wife said, "Oh yeah, mami yebi." I go to Papaya, KFC. I'm putting this money down. I say, come to you. A bum open my tuka, Nam Papaya, KFC. No, I told me about Namichaba. To make a tobe 20-30 bucks. Negumikaino. Me show be a mihuna say, me ready atmosphere now.
I'm on about Kwedi.
Mama Vortic.
Sir?
Yeah.
I love your heart. I love how you give back. I love how in telling your story you are practical.
Yeah.
Because somebody could have gotten it all and go like, well, the Lord has blessed me, so that's about it. I wanted to talk about ministry before we go away.
Okay.
I didn't ask you, how did you become born again?
Per what was happening in my family, you have to be born again. They kill you for your love rights. Like, God took me like David, natural. So I was like, let me serve God, let me play drums for CAC. I played drums for CAC. Apostle General Sam Crunchy Accra.
Oh, really?
Yes. Nungwa, they were by then.
Okay.
Nungwa.
Yeah.
There's even a story there. Later, we'll talk about it. And finally, Lighthouse Chapel. And then I didn't even know there's a calling over my life. After Bible school, my ordination, I'll be walking on the streets of Takrade, and I'll see that for the muti and all from we I said to me be to the way part the bosom I did way there and you nipa nice girl, nice man. I said, no, my brother man. Sometimes but I could suddenly I know everything about you, your name, whatever. I went in front of conversation with you for Nana. Then I called my father. You me who misro or saying conversation home about.
That's your spiritual father?
That's my spiritual father. And then gradually, and I polished, and then now it has become normal. And then, by the grace of God, we are prophesying small.
Praise God. So what's the name of the church?
Megacity.
Why do you call it Megacity?
We are building a city for God. And then, setting new standard and changing the rules. The reason for that is there are rules that doesn't favor us in our family bloodline. Those rules, we have to change them to suit us. So anything that does not permit our growth, financial growth, marital growth, it must be changed. So Megacity is a home for everybody. I took the inspiration from Prophet Nasir Pokusako.
Okay.
And then I went there, I see what this man is doing. I said, God, give me the
Water
grace.
City. Okay.
Give me the grace. So I have in mind to buy a big land and the kind of auditorium, by the grace of God, we are going to build. Not how large it will be, but it is. I want to tell the devil that you can be a Christian and can be a rich man. You can be a Christian and be wealthy. I've never seen any church, Potters is there, but a luxurious church building. The reason why the devil doesn't want believers to be wealthy and they attack us is because the devil is afraid of wealthy people. I want to build so luxurious to the extent that if care is not taken, I'll be the first person to pay my people. And I say that, not pride, but I'm like, I won't hold money down. What will be the use? That one person, I have 10 billion at the bank, but there's a young girl, there's a young boy. That needs.
That's deep.
I recently bought this watch. Me watch me bono. We could tutu. My wife will be like, "Koto watch what?"
Oh.
It's a price now. Make koto no like 500 Ghana cedis no. Obi here. Me the size cano. So my wife has to force and go back. God, me just cannot. Me the bitch.
You have a good heart.
The second towel, but
When you
I won't hold money for somebody to go hungry. I want church money. Church money will not be there. Billions, and then people are going through a lot. No, I'll rent a place for you.
Wow.
I'll rent it. If I hear somebody told me you were talking about something, Nini Abako or Yang Kwanya on Kanishi, now Kwanya say. So I asked, but where is fridge? So that's my associate pastor, pastor's wife telling me, oh, only fridge. I said, God bless you for telling me. The next day, no.
God bless you.
The lady has, like, I won't hold money.
God bless you.
For somebody. So church money, that is where tithes come. Church money is not for luxury. It's for members. I mean, life is short. Let people have testimony. Help church money, millions of this, billions of this, sitting in one account. Doing what? And maybe I stand to be, but doing what? There's a young girl. These young girls, university girls, giving themselves to men. And come. If you help them, they will stop. The faithful ones will stop. Give them something to do. How much will it cost to open an account just to put 1,000 Ghana cedis in it? Maybe I'm not saying any pastor should go and do it, but my concept: don't hold money for a church account, 20 billion old. I
know.
There's somebody hungry in the church.
Yeah.
So my church, I recently started taking offering. Offering, like whatever you have, bring it. We need keyboard. Yamaha Motive is around 500 million. We need it. I carry money. Drums. Kofi Nyama, come and get this. We are going to buy this. We need this money. God bless me for what? I'll carry my money and go and buy it. Camera, we are recently going to buy a camera. That's 20,000. Then the church will No. One of the reasons God will bless you is that God wants to use you to take the burden from the church. If you can, do it. I don't believe in Kofi Nyama. I don't believe in annual harvest. For almost 4 years, left it 2-3 months, you'll be 4-year-old in ministry. I've never done Kofi annual harvest. Made something harvest. I don't believe in those things. A pastor will have money that you can pay for this. Why do you take from church? It is the hearts. So you can be a pastor in a clerical, but you're not a pastor. Your hearts. They should feed you. Feed them. Raise men. Men will come and raise you.
When do you have meetings in church?
Sunday, 8 a.m.
Okay.
And close around 11:30 to 12. And Wednesday, like today, there's a prophetic program.
Okay.
We call it strictly prayer service.
Right.
We pray non-stop. Just for 1 hour, and we go home.
Okay.
Yeah. So tonight is happening,
Right.
Yeah.
So Sunday service at Mega City Chapel International.
Yeah.
Service is at
8 a.m. in the morning.
8 a.m. in the morning. And then Wednesday is at what time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
to 8.
To 8 p.m.
They've closed.
They've closed.
Yeah.
Where is church located?
We are around Queen's Hotel, Ashaiman.
Okay.
We are directly opposite. Old African Advanced School. We are inside.
Okay.
Yeah, we are now trying to buy a land and then just start something and then put our luxurious
Good building. Start. If there's anything I can say, I know your heart, and I know that when God releases, you will do it for Him. I've been inspired. I don't know. The lawyers will say if there's nothing more useful to add, you wrap it up. I mean, this is like mind-boggling. I'm going to sit back and play everything back, and perhaps also take a cue from some of the things that you have done. Because indeed, I like that line. When you take care of men, they will come back to take care of you. Yeah. Is there anything you want to say I've not asked you? Because I want you to end with an altar call.
Don't come to this earth and pass through. Let your name remain.
Wow.
Let your name. Don't pass through. Nobody is poor. Your thoughts will tell you you are poor, but you are not. You may be going through something, but not just that. Be purposeful. Be unnatural, yes. But what is your mindset? Be purposeful. Add God to it, you will succeed.
Amen.
So I had in mind, I'm poor. But in that wretched state, I knew that I'm a great man. I knew that I'm a great man. I started this space to space, those card, the thing. Now, watch this. I was selling it. But somebody will come and park a car. I said, may talk. That in the peel. I think it's no more in the system.
Yeah, the scratch card.
Somebody will come. I'm the one there. That apron. He said, I'm looking for the boy here. I said, I'm the one. He said, okay. It went on and on. A lady came and said, "Boy, no tongue we know." I said, "Me, I mean," I said, "Who not told me?" I said, "Hey, okay." And finally, somebody told me, "Brother, you don't belong here." But Michelle Force, but the Miami one, come
on,
and then me brought funny. Like, listen, raise your standard. Your packaging will determine your price. How you package yourself will determine how you'll be purchased. Look, put physics in a nice decorated container. People buy it. So don't just walk aimlessly because no. But harshness without a purpose is nonsense. You die in poverty. Be purposeful in life and believe. But I will rise. Jesus said, I will die.
Come on.
But I will rise.
Kaladaba.
I will die.
Yes.
But I will rise. And the 3 days the prophecy came to pass. What you prophesy has the ability to come to pass. So you know what? All is well. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
You don't know what tomorrow carries. There is a lot in the womb of time. You haven't seen it now, does not mean it won't happen. It will surely happen. Now, what will happen? What God needs from you is your heart.
That's right.
Nobody is born poor. Poverty is the state of the mind. So, going through crisis in life, it is showing in the physical, but in the mind, I'm rich. So let the poor say, I'm rich. Let the weak say, I'm strong. So don't confess your physical state. Confess what you can see in your mind. Keep confessing it. It will work. God is alive.
Wow.
No matter what you are going through, sister, no matter what you are going through, brother, believe it. Like if God can help somebody like me, no education, nobody wants me as a friend. But today, people send him. I pray and pray for politicians. Politicians. If God is still doing it, He is able to do it for you.
Come on.
What matters is the heart.
That's right.
Go to church and serve.
That's right.
Serve your pastor. Whatever you can find, the Bible said, what you can find to do, do it well.
Yeah.
The grave where you are going, there's no work there.
There's no work.
So the greatest opportunity is now. It's not tomorrow. Your future is in the step of your now. Your future is in the step of your now. Whatever is the case, keep moving.
Whatever is the case,
Keep moving.
keep moving. So,
P. God bless you, P.
it's such a revealing session. And trust me, I've been blessed. I trust that everyone who's connected has been impacted. This is a great story from, from rags to riches. He served in the house of God wholeheartedly. I've been inspired. I'm hoping that you too, you have been, and your generation will learn how to serve and trust God. Remember, your confession is your possession. If there's nothing at all ahead today, I'm running away with that one. So, thank you so very much. So, find his ministry across. What are your handles on social media?
Facebook is Reverend Frank Edmund AMOAKO.
Okay.
And Instagram is at Apostle AMOAKO. TikTok is Megacity.
That's right. Yeah. So connect all across. Pray with him. Invite him to be a blessing to you. And most importantly, be blessed by what the Lord gives him to give to you. Right. So, thank you so very much.
God bless you,
I'd like to ask God's grace to see you through every life's race with an extra pace. No enemy can chase. My name is Fifi Folson, the Christocentric guy. Family, it's been an honor to have opened this chapter in the diaries. We close it. Subscribe and stand by for the next episode. I've been blessed, and so have you. Cheers. Thank you, Karis TV, for the production. Fifi Folson Gospel Diaries. Information for your inspiration.